What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Joe Culpepper Outdoors. I'm Joe Culpepper, as you well know. And today, just a little quick thing. Coming up on deer season, that's what my most recent video was about. Haven't been posting a lot lately, but wanted to show kind of what I'm doing. Let me get that right there situated. What I have already done to get ready for deer season this year. So, I don't really think there's anything that's changed since last year. Still going to be running the Sonic 6.0s. Still running the V3. Still really like this bow. Don't see any need to get rid of it and swap it out for a different one. The performance is there. The stability's there. And for me, this bow just is pretty much the whole time I've had it has been lights out on accuracy, on reliability. To me, I just really feel like this is the perfect bow. I believe it was around this time last year that I actually picked this bow up, and I stuck with it, and I've not regretted that decision to stay with this bow, even though it is older and has a lot less technology than other bows that I have shot in the past, like the Phase 4, the V3X, and some other ones that I have shot and not really kept because they just didn't fit me. But like I said, this bow is still shooting great for me. I really enjoy shooting it in the yard. Really looking forward to getting after some deer this year with it. Hopefully we can sling one down range at a deer and put one in the dirt. Put some meat in the freezer this year. That's always the goal. Last year it was with the rifle that I actually got a deer. So hopefully we can get it done with the bow this year, get a little bit more time to be in the field and actually have us a place to go. I don't believe there's anything on this bow that has changed. Same quiver, the Mathews 6 arrow web quiver, CBE 2V. I can't remember if this is the micro or not, but it's the Trek 2V podium bar, 10-inch on the front, 6-inch on the back. Got the Mathews limb legs on here. Got the SCS that I've never really used. Got the QAD Integrate MX. Nothing's changed. Same peep. I did put new strings on it. So the new strings, running threads again, gonna give them another shot this year on this bow and see if maybe, hopefully that these will hold up really good. The last set held up pretty good for the most part. Center serving did come undone at one point, or started to separate, which is an issue I've had with, I believe every bow I've ever shot and every brand of string I've ever shot. So it's not something unique to these, but threads again. The colors didn't turn out quite like I wanted them to. It's kind of like a tan and a forest green, but it doesn't really flow together as well as I wanted it to. But that's okay. I'll probably be replacing them within the next year or two, so it is what it is. I did notice when we put the strings on, the draw does feel heavier. It was drawing about 74 pounds before. And when I went to rip a few shots through it to kind of let the string settle before we, check the tune and everything, or I put the peep in, check the tune, all that good stuff. I went outside and I drew the bow back. I said, wow, this feels heavy. So I ripped about 15, 20 shots through the bow, took it inside, put it on a scale. Wound up, this bow is actually somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 to 82 pounds. So yeah, I do have it's still got the 75-pound mods in it. I do have a set of 65-pound mods that I got just in case I got in a place where I was, maybe I have a little bit of accident before season or something and my shoulders just can't handle the heavy weight. I would have a way to drop that poundage down and have it a little bit more manageable, at least to get reps in. I don't think there was any issue hunting with 65 pounds. I say I don't think. I know there's not an issue with that. But just have that as a backup in case I need them. But we're going to be ripping the 75-pound mods in here. So, like I said, 80 to 82 pounds, something like that's what we're guessing. Gained a little bit of speed, still in that 320 range. And just to show, 80 pounds is not too much for me. And again, this is very much a person-to-person thing. You may not can shoot 80 pounds, and there's nothing wrong with that. I kind of like shooting heavier poundages myself. It keeps me more honest in the back wall. Lets me get away with a little bit more weight in the arrow if I want to do so. It just makes me feel better, more weight in the back wall, all that kind of stuff. Just my preference. Still running the Scott Pursuit release. And here we go. So obviously, draw cycle is probably not the smoothest it could have been. I am sitting down, I am twisting a little awkwardly to draw the bow back from here. But the point is, I don't feel overbowed. I can shoot this plenty of times without getting sore. And more than anything, I feel like I get more tired of holding the bow on target before I get tired of pulling it back. And a lot of that could be attributed to the fact that I have not been shooting as much this year. So I guess that's kind of my bad on that, but I haven't had any issues or any real issues with accuracy. I haven't had to go back and fix any target panic. I feel very present when I'm shooting. Wrap my thumb around the barrel, just pull through the shot, don't punch, don't squeeze it off. I have had to fight a little bit of torque, with my hand placement on the bow. That's okay. I think we've got that mostly settled. But with all that being said, really looking forward to hunting with this bow again this year. This is the bow, to me, it feels like it is the best bow I've ever owned, the best bow I've ever shot. It fits me really, really well. I've never had a bow that I have been so consistently happy with and been so consistently accurate. Even if I was to change and have several different brands of bows run through my hands and get a few reps in with those, or a couple weeks shooting them, a couple months, I feel like I can always go back to this bow and be light sound accurate with it and not have to deal with any of the things that I would on some different bows. So when Mathews drops another 31 ATA bow, I will very likely be interested in shooting it, if not even purchasing one and running it, but it will be in addition to this bow. I have already made the statement, this bow fits me super well, and I don't want to get rid of it, because the second I get rid of it, I know I'll regret it. So we're just going to keep ripping this one for a little while longer at least. Probably will never get rid of it. And hopefully it will be a good companion for many years to come in the field and on the range. So with that being said, let me know what you guys are planning on doing for this season this year. Are you running a new bow? Are you running the same bow you've run for 2 or 3 years? You running the same bow you've run for 15 years? Nothing wrong with whatever you want to do, as long as you're accurate and you are experienced with the bow you are taking in the woods. There is no wrong decision. There is no wrong answer. The big thing is, be confident in your equipment and be confident in your abilities as an archer to make that shot count when it comes down to it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and please stay safe, stay in the outdoors. God bless you, and I'll catch you on the next one.